Alright guys, quick tutorial, vertical lookup, VLOOKUP in Excel. Very easy to learn actually, it's not that difficult. I should have included in my other video, but I haven't, so I'm going to make a dedicated video for it. So let me pop open Excel, blank workbook. Let's start out with, suppose I have a bunch of items. And let's say I have, let's say item 02. Let's say I have 10 items, all right? I have 10 items, and again, I have these 10 items over here, and I have here, let's say, prices. Let me make some random prices. Equals random times 5. And then let's say I have color, yellow, green, blue, red. Okay. There's some colors for these items. Let me just drag that down. And we have random prices. And we're going to insert in a header over here real quick. And let's say item name. And we'll put here item name, price, color. All right. So we have total randomness over here. So here, let me copy these values. I don't want to change no more. I'll paste it special over here. Let's go back here, paste it back. Delete this. Okay, so here is my sample sheet real quick. Just made a sample piece. So I have a bunch of items. Here, let me highlight the header. Okay, so I have a bunch of items here. And I'm going to use vertical lookup basically to look up the price for each one of these items. So I have a list of items here, and suppose that I want in this column the list of prices that correlate to the item. So for that, I'm going to be using vertical lookup, which is VLOOKUP. So there's a way you can write out the formula, or you could just do it directly through Excel. I'm going to do it directly through Excel to show you what we're breaking it down to. So I'm going to go to formulas and lookup, and I'll choose VLOOKUP, which is vertical lookup. And I'm going to say, all right, so I want to look up the value for what? I want to look up the value for item. So I'm going to click on item A2. I want item 1 to match to item 1 to show me the price for what item 1 is and move it here into column B2. So the table array is where we're going to be searching for the lookup value. So the table in this case is what I make the table. It's going to be right here. So this is going to be our table array. Our table array is going to be E2 through G11, which is 1, 2, 3 columns. Again, remember 1, 2, 3 columns. So our table array is going to be right here. And then it's going to tell me, well, what column value do you want to return if item 1 matches to item 1? If A2 matches to E2, what value do you want to return from this table? Well, this table has 3 columns. So I want to return column 2, which is the price. So column 2, and I'm going to click on OK. So what just happened here, as soon as I clicked OK, you'll see that item 1 is 70 cents, and it returned the value of 70 cents. So I'm going to drag this down, and you'll see here that all the items now matched. So suppose now I want to go and look at the beauty of it. Suppose I delete a price for one of these guys. I'm going to get nothing. See how the price just dynamically changed to absolutely nothing? And let's say I make the price 50 bucks. It's going to turn to 50. Why? Because what the formula really does is says, okay, here is my items. So we're going to search for this item and match it with this item and return the value of the column that we designate in the formula. So if I go here and let's say I want to look up colors instead of prices, I'm going to change the 2 here to a 3. Why? Because I want to search through the third column, the color column. So I'm going to press 3 and I'm going to hit enter. And you'll see that it already grabbed the color. Item 1 is yellow, so it grabbed yellow. Item 2 is green, it grabbed green. And that's in essence how to use VLOOKUP. So I'm going to write the same formula out. Whoopsie. I'm going to write the same formula out without using the Excel formula calculator. I'm just going to say equals VLOOKUP, and I'm going to say the item to look for is going to be A2, comma, and then my, oh, it looks like I deleted the contents of my table. Let me bring them back. Okay, so I'm going to say equals VLOOKUP, vertical lookup, and I'm going to say look for item A2, and I want to search in the array of this table right here. And it's going to now, I'm going to put a comma. It's going to say, well, which column do you want to return the value to? Do you want to return the price or the color or the item name back? I want to see what item 1 correlates with here and what column. So remember, because we highlighted this box, we have column 1, 2, and 3. It's not going to be column E, F, and G. This is a kind of like a dedicated box. So it's column 1, column 2, and column 3. So I want to return the price. In this case, the price is in column 2 because we highlighted 3 rows over here, 3 columns over here. So I'm going to put in 2. I'm going to close the parentheses. I'm going to hit enter. And you'll see what just happened. It just returned the values. And as I change the values in here, it'll dynamically change here as well. So say I have here $1, $2, $3, $4. Take a look at how it changes right here on the right side, on the left-hand corner. I could do the same thing with prices. So I could do equals, VLOOKUP, and again, I'm going to look for item A2. I'm going to be looking at this table array again. And this time I'm going to be looking through, I'm going to return the value in the column 3, which is color. And I'm going to hit enter, and I return the value for colors as well. And I can make different alterations here. Let's say this is now red. You'll notice how it changes here as well. So it's dynamic. It shifts as you change the data. All right, so a quick recap. What did we really do here? Mandatory things. You have to have at least one matching column to look up. If something doesn't match, you're going to get a really nasty error that says not available. And I'll delete item 5, and you'll see what happens. Not available, not available. So remember, you must have an index, and that index must be the same as your item name. Remember that when you highlight a table, an array to look for, remember that you're highlighting, see right now I'm highlighting 4 columns, 5 columns, 6 columns. This will be 6, this will be 4, this will be 5, and then 1, 2, and 3. So don't get mixed up. I used a very simple example where I highlighted an array of 3 columns, and I just got column 1, column 2, and column 3. And I'm basically asking to look up the value for something in column 1 or in column 2. So this is the entire lesson. Try this out. Make your own little list. Make your own little sample spreadsheet and test it out and see how it works. It's actually very, very easy. I mean, if you think about it, it's very easy. It's a really awesome function. It just matches one thing to another and just returns a value from an array or a list of columns. So if you have a lot of data, it's very, 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 very easy to do. So I hope this video helps somebody. Thank you for watching. I really wish I included it in my other video, 10 things you must know about Excel. I recommend watching that video as well. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe, like, and comment as you see fit. Bye.